Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Imagine biting into a taco, but instead of ground beef, it's double-fried Korean chicken drenched in gochujang glaze, wrapped in a warm tortilla with kimchi slaw. Or picture this, lasagna, but every layer is butter chicken curry and garlic naan instead of bechamel. Sounds insane, right? 5 years ago, a lot of people would have called it blasphemy. Today, it's Tuesday lunch. So what the heck happened to food while we weren't looking? Buckle up. Because today we're taking a world tour to figure out why 2025 is the year the entire planet decided to throw all the rulebooks into the same pot and hit blend. Let's go. First things first, fusion isn't new. Trade routes, empires, and immigration have been smashing cuisines together for centuries. Think about Vietnamese pho. Born when Vietnam was under French rule, and locals started simmering beef bones the French way, but kept their own herbs and spices. That's fusion, just slower. What's different now? Speed, scale, and pure intention. Today's chefs aren't blending cultures because they have to. They're doing it because they want to, and we're eating it up like crazy. 40% of restaurants in the US alone now have at least one fusion dish on the menu. 40%. That's not a trend, that's a takeover. So why is this happening right now? Reason number 1. Ingredients are basically teleporting. 10 years ago, you needed a pilgrimage to an Asian market for gochujang or yuzu. Today, Walmart, baby. Za'atar, sumac, miso paste. It's all in aisle 7. Global supply chains went superhero mode. Reason number 2, Gen Z walked in and said, mild flavors are canceled. This generation grew up watching street food videos from 200 countries on TikTok before breakfast. They don't want safe. They want their taste buds to file a police report. Reason number 3, immigration keeps gifting us beautiful collisions. Korean-Mexican tacos? Think Korean immigrants in LA who looked at a tortilla and thought, you know what this needs? My mom's fried chicken recipe. And just like that, Kogi barbecue was born and the world lost its damn mind. Let me hit you with 3 dishes that prove fusion can be absolute magic when it's done right. Number 1, the sushi burrito. Take pristine Japanese sushi rice, raw fish, avocado, wrap it in nori, then stuff the whole thing into a burrito the size of your forearm. It's the ultimate grab-and-go love child of Tokyo and Tijuana. Number 2, butter chicken lasagna. Yes, really. Layers of pasta, mozzarella, and that creamy tomato butter Indian gravy you normally mop up with naan. It shouldn't work, but it works so hard it needs a vacation. Number 3, and this one's fine dining goals, adobo duck confit. French technique. Duck legs cooked low and slow in their own fat until they melt. Filipino soul, soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, bay leaves. Put them together and you get a dish that basically tells the story of every immigrant kid who grew up between 2 worlds. These aren't gimmicks. These are identity on a plate. Okay, but how do chefs even make these wild combos taste good and not like a science experiment gone wrong? Turns out there's actual science. Umami is the secret glue. Miso, mushrooms, fish sauce, parmesan, they all scream savory in the same language, so they hold crazy pairings together. Sweet spicy is basically cheat mode for the human brain. Our taste buds see chili plus honey and go full hard eyes. Texture is king. Crunchy, creamy, chewy, tender. If you nail the contrast, people forgive almost anything. And a punch of acid lime, vinegar, yuzu, wakes everything up so the dish never feels heavy. Master those 4 things and you can put almost anything together and make it sing. Now let's talk about where this is all going, because 2025 is just the warm-up act. Plant-based fusion is about to explode. Jackfruit birria tacos, mushroom shawarma, tofu cooked like carnitas. Chefs aren't just veganizing meat dishes anymore. They're building brand new cuisines from the ground up that just happen to be meat-free. We're also seeing weirder, braver combos. Scandinavian Korean breakfast bowls with rye porridge and kimchi. Ethiopian injured burrito ramen. Caribbean jerk croissants. The low-hanging fruit is gone, folks. Chefs are climbing the whole tree now. And tech? AI recipe generators already exist that can predict whether Ethiopian spices and Japanese dashi will fight or fall in love. Home cooks are using apps that basically whisper, hey, try fermenting that mango with Korean doenjang. The barrier to entry just collapsed. But here's the part we have to talk about, because not everything is sunshine and gochujang. Fusion can slide into cultural appropriation real fast when it's done lazily. When a big chain slaps kimchi quesadillas on the menu without ever paying respect or royalties to Korean grandmothers, that's extraction, not fusion. The best chefs today study under the OGs, credit their sources, and make sure the money flows back to the cultures that inspired them. The other big challenge, sustainability. Flying yuzu from Japan and avocados from Mexico for your fusion bowl has a carbon footprint. The coolest chefs right now are flipping the script, taking global techniques, but using hyperlocal ingredients. Imagine kimchi made with local cabbage or curry with foraged mushrooms. Same global soul, tiny mileage. At its core, fusion cuisine is proof that we're living in the most connected moment in human history. Every time you bite into a Thai hot dog or a Nigerian jollof arancini, you're tasting immigration stories, childhood memories, and straight-up creativity. Food has always been the fastest way to understand someone else's culture because it's delicious bribery. You can't hate a place after you've fallen in love with its flavors. So here we are in 2025, watching borders dissolve one plate at a time. And honestly, I'm here for it. If your mouth is watering and your brain is already inventing the next insane mashup, do me a favor, hit that like button so this video can find more food adventures like you. Drop your wildest fusion idea in the comments. I read every single one, and the craziest ones might end up in a part 2. And if you're new here, subscribe and ring that bell because we're about to eat the entire world together. Until next time, keep your palate curious and your heart open. See you in the next one.